President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill is now in effect and includes a variety of tax breaks to navigate, with many Americans still figuring out what they can benefit from. Brooke is sitting down asking questions about what you should be looking out for. Brooke.
Well, joining me tonight is the president and chief wealth strategist at Anderson Financial Strategies, Shon Anderson. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thanks for having me, Brooke.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So let's start big here. What are the most significant tax changes in this bill that affluent families or business owners need to know about?
Well, that's a really good question, and if you're a finance nerd like me, you're waiting with bated breath to see what the final bill would look like. And so one of the biggest things that we really applaud is the extension or the permanency of the 2017 tax cuts, which benefit virtually every taxpayer. But there are certainly some new tax benefits for certain situations. For instance, the no tax on tips and Social Security deductions that are designed to not have any tax on Social Security. Those are some big ones.
Is there anything else, or are those the big ones that are going to affect the majority of people in the U.S.?
So the majority of people really should start taking a look at maximizing Roth contributions. These tax rates, along with additional deductions, put us in one of the most favorable tax times in history. And so whether that's Roth conversions or Roth contributions to 401k plans, those are some really big benefits that can be extended for a very long time. High net worth individuals, business owners also have some benefit here as well, with increased estate tax deductions up to $15 million per person.
So those are the benefits. Is there anything that people need to look out for that could be like a hidden trap, something that might look like a tax break and it could backfire without the proper planning? Sure.
So the no tax on Social Security isn't really directly tied to Social Security. It's an extra deduction that anyone over 65 can take. Married couples have to stay under the 150,000 AGI limit. Otherwise, that tax rate will go away, and the tax increase will be significant.
For somebody who's just starting out here, maybe they haven't actually looked at the details of this and they want to know how they can benefit or what they need to do, who should a family or a business owner go to coordinate with to make sure they're not leaving money on the table?
Sure. So proactive advisors like ourselves, we take tax and estate strategy very seriously. Other individuals that clients would want to coordinate with is certainly attorneys. Taking advantage of these estate tax exemptions is a very big opportunity. Also, be proactive with your CPA. Your CPA and EA tax preparer, they can forecast best ways to stay into those low brackets.
All right, definitely something you want to look into. Consult a professional when it comes to your money. Shon Anderson, President and Chief Wealth Strategist at Anderson Financial Strategies. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Thanks, Brooke.